Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Scorpios. Scorpio, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love and what they're like and if it's meant to last. And if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings. So if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, Scorpios, let's see who this person is and what they're like. They're coming out as the Tower, Aries or Scorpio energy. They're also showing up as the Seven of Wands, okay? So somebody who's very focused, somebody who's, when they're in a relationship, they're very ride or die. They're viewing you as the Three of Swords. Ooh, Scorpio. So you've either broken this person's heart, or they might feel like they might see you with someone, or maybe you're with somebody else. And the type of relationship, it's going to be the Nine of Swords. So it's definitely going to be one that's going to have you both losing sleep over each other. And we see the Empress energy, Taurus and Libran energy, but I do think that there is some sort of third party involvement here, Scorpio. So again, maybe you're dating somebody else or you're dealing with somebody else, or maybe they are, maybe both of you are. Let's see. With the Tower, though, this is definitely going to be someone unexpected, and it could be somebody from your past coming back around. But for a lot of you, I just think you're going to meet in some sort of unexpected manner. This person's going to be a bit of a force to be reckoned with. They're going to make a huge impression on you. With the Empress energy, this person is really sexy. They're attractive. This is somebody who doesn't chase. Again, they attract. They have a lot to offer. Again, most likely they're stable, they're secure, they're successful. And again, very good looking. This person might give off a little bit of an air of danger, but at the same time, like, they offer security, okay? So it's like you feel relaxed and comfortable around them, but they have like an air of mystery or an air of danger about them. Wow, double Tower energy. So this really could be somebody here, Scorpio, with strong Aries and Scorpio energy. I don't think I've ever had double towers come out in a reading like this. This is going to be something that turns your world upside down, Scorpio. Like, when you meet this person, you're going to know that, like, whoa, there is something here. Even if you're with somebody or not, it's going to be so unexpected for both of you. You could be running into each other after a long time of not seeing one another. Or if it's somebody brand new, there's just some sort of serendipity, some sort of crazy, unexpected meeting here. Wow, and they're coming out as the Lovers card, Gemini energy. So the attraction, the passion that you have for each other is going to be undeniable. Again, the sexual tension is going to be something that you can feel in the air. Other people are going to notice that sparks are flying here. All right, and for some of you, it is a past person. But for others of you, I'm just getting strong Scorpio energy. They could have strong Scorpio placements, or, you know, there's going to be this like meeting, this understanding of your two energies. There's going to be something very sweet about this, apart from it being very powerful and very sexy. And again, this person might not be used to being understood, but there's something different about you. Like, you two just really get each other. Strong soulmate connections, maybe even like a twin flame connection here, Scorpio. So let's see, what else do you need to know about this person? They could be a Leo. All right, they're positive, they're passionate, they're playful. Strength and resilience is their hallmark. See, yeah, you're going to feel really relaxed and at ease with this person, but I feel like a lot of people aren't. Like, I feel like a lot of people are starstruck by this person. Or a lot of people, you know, feel like this person's like edgy or dangerous or something, but you're not going to feel that way. This person's not going to intimidate you at all. In fact, I think you're going to feel at home with this person. You feel at ease with them. They're going to be really approachable. They could have Taurus in their chart, so strong fixed energy here. But they're stable. They enjoy aesthetics and comfort as they're ruled by Venus. They're loyal. They're kind. They can also be stubborn. And this person may have some Pisces in their chart as well. So there is some mystery around them. Although they can be quiet, their thoughts and emotions definitely run deep. And I feel like this is just like totally up your alley here, Scorpio. Like, you are not intimidated by this person. In fact, you feel at home with somebody like this. The Seven of Wands tells me this person is really a me and you against the world type energy. They're a ride or die type person. So like when they're in a committed relationship, or they're going to feel that way about you, like we're two peas in a pod, right? Like we get each other. You probably, in a relationship with this person, a lot of people are going to have a hard time penetrating that relationship bubble. All right, like you two are going to be very intense and very focused on one another, and probably also very discerning about whom you let into your energy or whom you let into your inner circle, like as a couple. This person is definitely the best of the best. I do think they're used to getting attention, they're successful, and they're used to also kind of protecting their energy. For some of you, this person may be a bit of a gym rat and they really love to work out. All right, we also see this person is enlightened, spiritually awakened. And again, some of my Scorpios, you might be kind of sick of, the people that you're normally, around or used to dating. Like there's something very special, very spiritual about this person. For some of you, this person may be retired. Now, I know not all of you are, dating people who are 65 plus, although for some of you, this might be confirmation. But when I see retired here, I see that I feel like this is somebody who's had more than one career. So it doesn't necessarily mean they're 65 plus or they're in retirement, but it could be that they were, for 10 or 20 years, they were a teacher or they were a lawyer or something, or, whatever they did, they retired from one profession to follow or to do something different. This person can't forget you. I feel like you are going to be unforgettable. Like they're going to be unforgettable for you just as much as you're unforgettable for them. And again, like I said, when you meet, sparks are absolutely going to fly. All right. Let's see what else we need to know about this person, or how else will my Scorpios be able to identify this person. I feel like this person may like to wear black or dark colors. They're fire sun, so they're most likely a Leo, although they could be an Aries or a Sag. They may be sarcastic, so they're intelligent. They have a dry sense of humor. They may spend their money quickly. Again, definitely when it comes to you, Scorpio, they'll probably buy you gifts and take you to nice places. This person can speak more than one language fluently, all right? And Spirit's saying that your paths will cross during the next air sign season. So we're in Gemini season, so it could be any time between now and Libra season, which is the end of September into October. All right, let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through. What else do my Scorpios need to know about this fire energy coming your way? Okay, they could have black or brown hair. They might have some highlights in their hair as well. This person may be clean shaven. They might have a bald head, a baby face, or no facial hair. Okay, but again, that's not for all of you. These are really specific messages, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, and they may have an olive, medium, or dark skin tone. All right, and there's something here about their facial features that are going to be distinct. Their eyes, their lips, a mole, freckles, even a scar. But I do think that they do have quite striking facial features, or something that, ooh, you're just really drawn to, like, maybe even like puppy dog eyes or beautiful straight teeth, or, or something like that. Now they're viewing you as a heartbreaker here, Scorpio, the Three of Swords. So this person might be somebody from your past, obviously. But it could also be that this person sees you with somebody else, whether you're with somebody else or not. They might feel like, there's some sort of third party energy around you. All right, they're seeing you as the King of Cups, so they see you as a creative visionary. They see you as very loving, very nurturing, very compassionate. Neither one of you are going to see this coming. And with the Six of Swords, some of you, they're meeting you as you're overcoming some sort of heartbreak or betrayal, or some sort of trauma or some sort of sadness. They might know that about you, or you might disclose that to them. But this person also sees, like, you're going to bring this person peace, because I feel like you're the first person in a long time, Scorpio, that, like, again, that really truly gets them, that isn't intimidated by them, or that, like, shares the same views, right? And again, you or this person may be coming out of a dark night of the soul, or might be coming out of like a very difficult time period. I definitely feel like with double Nine of Swords showing up here, you're both going to be losing sleep over each other within this connection, especially early on. Like, who is that? I need to be with this person. How do we make this happen? And if there are obstacles here, I feel like, you know, how do we get over these obstacles so we can be together? Because I just feel like after they meet you, they're just going to really want to be with you again, see you again. Okay. Let's see. What else do they admire about you? So this person, well, that's too many. What else does this person really admire about my Scorpios, please? Okay, so they feel like they can trust you. Okay, and that you're considerate of other people's feelings. They love hearing the stories you have to tell about your travels or your life experiences and your past. And they also feel like there's just something so different about you that you can express a dimension of life that's just beyond the five senses. And it feels like that's also like what they're so attracted to, what's so special about you. And you inspire others to see life symbolically. Again, you may or may not be an artist, but they love your creativity and they just love that you're just so different than everybody else that they know, but in like the most perfect way. Now we see the Nine of Swords. You definitely are going to lose sleep over each other, but let's see what kind of relationship this is going to be, Scorpio. So this person, lean on your inner circle during this time. So I do think this person is going to be very ride or die. They're going to be very supportive of you, very dedicated, focused. Some of you, this is a friendship that's going to lead to more, although I kind of see it being hard, you two being friends before anything else. But again, if there is some sort of third party involvement, I don't think this person is going to be willing to walk away from you. They may be friends with you to wait until you're single, or vice versa. And we see that there's a lot of abundance here within this connection, and Spirit's also saying it's safe to trust in this situation, Scorpio. Wow, this is really intense, but I wouldn't expect anything less in a Scorpio reading. So let's go ahead and see what else you need to know about this connection. What else do my Scorpios need to know about this connection? So we see holiday, enjoy a change of scenery to spice up your love life. So some of you could meet this person traveling. You may travel a lot with this person, but I also feel like this change of scenery is like your love life in general. Like this is going to be somebody who's so perfect for you, but they're also just so different than whom you've been dealing with, and vice versa. Yeah, I'm not surprised I see the marriage card. A lot of you will end up marrying this person. And for some of you, though, there might be some responsibilities. Romance interrupted, duties come first. So some of you, if there is some sort of third party involvement, I see you breaking up with someone to be with this person, or vice versa. For others of you, this person might travel a lot for work, or maybe your schedules aren't quite in alignment with seeing enough of each other, but I definitely see you both making amends, making compromises to make sure that you two spend time together. And at the bottom of the deck, we do see falling in love. There are going to be sudden feelings that this is the one. In fact, I feel like they're going to be instantaneous here for most of my Scorpios and your person. All right, so let's go ahead and see any important dates. Any important dates or times for my Scorpios? So it's going to be unfolding within the next 3 months, and for some of you, very soon. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.